Hello students, welcome back to my class. I am Mohd Asim, your English teacher. Today I am going to teach you English grammar. In English grammar, today I am going to teach you the topic transitive and intransitive verb. So, here I am going to teach you the topic transitive and intransitive verb. Okay? So, first of all, let us see what is a transitive verb. Transitive verb. Who can tell me about transitive verb? Is there anybody? Okay. See, a verb which requires an object to complete its sense is called a transitive verb. A verb which requires an object to complete its sense is called the transitive verb. So, you can say that a verb which requires an object to complete its sense is called a transitive verb. For example, he reads a book. Here, a book is the object. It is the object of the verb read. Read is the verb and book is the object. So, a verb that requires an object to complete its sense is called a transitive verb. We can say the boy made a kite. The boy made a kite. Made is the verb. Made is the verb and a kite is the object. Therefore, this verb is transitive verb. This verb is transitive verb. There are a few verbs which can be used either transitively or intransitively. But there are only a few verbs which can only be used as transitively or intransitively. But most of the verbs can either be used as transitive verb or intransitive verb. For example, the boy made, the sentence is incomplete. But if we are going to add the object a kite, then the sentence is complete. The boy made a kite. But in first sentence, he reads, the sentence is complete, that somebody is reading. So we can use it as transitive verb or as either intransitive verb. But if there is object, if the verb stays the object, then it means that the verb is transitive verb. Okay? So this is the transitive verb. So a verb which requires an object to complete its sense is called a transitive verb. It takes an object to complete its sense. Now let us see the intransitive verb. So, who can tell me what is an intransitive verb? Let us see. A verb which requires an object which does not require an object. Transitive verb requires an object and intransitive verb does not require an object to complete its sense. So, we can say that a verb which does not require an object but makes good sense by itself is called an intransitive verb. वो verb जिसको जो है अपने सेंस को कंप्लीट करने के लिए ऑब्जेक्ट की जरूरत पड़ती है उसको हम ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब कहते हैं, और वो वर्ब जिसको अपने सेंस को कंप्लीट करने के लिए किसी ऑब्जेक्ट की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती बल्कि वो खुद ही क्या करता है, सेंस को क्लियर कर देता है, तो ऐसे जो वर्ब को हम इंट्रांजिटिव वर्ब कहते हैं. सो वी कैन से दैट अ वर्ब which does not require an object to complete its sense but makes good sense by itself is called an intransitive verb. Intransitive verb. So, we can say that a verb which does not require an object to complete its sense but makes good sense by itself is called an intransitive verb. For example, the boy laughed. Here we don't need an object. This verb completes its sense by itself. The boy laughed. The sense is complete. We do not require any object to complete its sense. That's why this is an intransitive verb. Now see one more example. Some animals swim. Some animals swim. Swim is the verb and it does not require an object. So, the verb which does not require an object to complete its sense but makes good sense by itself is called an intransitive verb. Okay? Understand? Now let's see a few more things related to this chapter. Now, let us see the direct object. Direct object. What is direct object? The non-living things are called the direct object. They are directly affected by the verb. The non-living things are called the direct object and they are directly affected by the verb. So we can say that non-living things are the the object. Non-living things are the direct object. For example, we can say, for example, I bought a pen. I bought a pen. Bought is the verb and a pen is the object of this verb. Is the object of this verb. That's why this is the transitive. This is the transitive verb. And a pen is the object. And this is the thing. If there is a thing, then it is direct object, and then if there is living things, then it is indirect object. So we see that I bought a pen. In this example, I bought, what is the verb and pen is the object. And which kind of object is this? This is direct object. This is direct object. Why is this direct object? Because this is a thing and it is directly affected by the verb. I bought a pen. We can ask the question to find out with what to find out the direct object. What did I bought? What did I buy? The answer is a pen. With the help of what? We can find out the direct object, and with the help of who or whom we can find out the indirect object. So I bought a pen. In this example, a pen is a direct object. It is directly affected by the verb. And we can also find the answer by asking question with the help of what. What did I buy? I buy a pen. What did I buy? I bought a pen. The answer is a pen. See one more example. The dog chewed the slippers. The slippers. So the dog chewed is the verb, and it is followed by an object. That's why this verb is transitive verb. And here is one object. This is direct object. This is direct object. What is this direct object? This is direct object because this object is directly affected by the verb. The dog chewed, and we can find out the answer by asking the question what. What did the dog chew? The answer is the slipper. What did the dog chew? The answer is the slippers. That's why this object is also direct object. Okay? Perhaps I think you have understood the direct object. Now let us see the indirect object. Indirect object. Indirect objects are living beings. Living beings are indirect objects. We can find out the indirect object by asking the question with the help of who or whom. Okay? So we can see that living beings are indirect objects. Indirect objects. Living beings are indirect objects. Let us see the example. Example. Number one, he gave me a pen, a book. He gave me a book. Now, in this sentence, give is the verb. Give is the verb. And here are two objects. One is me and one is book. So, one is direct object and one is indirect object. As I told you that we can find out the direct object by asking the question what. So it is given he gave with the help of verb. He gave. What did he give? The answer is a book. It means this is the direct object. And we can find out the indirect object by asking the question with the help of who or whom. Who did he give the book? The answer is me. So this is the indirect object. This is indirect object. So this is the difference between direct and indirect object. Okay? See one more example. The teacher taught the students computer. The teacher taught the students computer. In this sentence, taught is the verb, and the students and computer are the objects. We know that the non-living things are direct object and the living things are indirect object. So this is direct object and this is indirect object. Okay? Now I think you have understood the difference between direct and indirect object. Now let's see one more heading. This is the last heading of this topic, ditransitive verb. Ditransitive verb. Ditransitive verb. The verb which requires both direct and indirect object, direct and indirect object is called ditransitive verb. Ditransitive verb. Okay? So the verb which requires both direct and indirect object is called ditransitive verb. It means in ditransitive verb we have both direct object as well as indirect object. If there is not any object in sentence, it is intransitive verb. If there is only one object in a sentence, then it is transitive verb. If there are more than one object, it means there are two objects in a sentence. It means that verb is ditransitive verb. For example, I gave him a book. In this sentence, we have two objects, one indirect object and one direct object. One direct object and one indirect object. That's why this verb is ditransitive verb. Ditransitive verb. Okay? In this sentence, we have two objects. One is direct object and one is indirect object. That's why this verb is ditransitive verb. Let us see one more example that I have given you. In the indirect object, that is The teacher taught the students computer. The teacher taught the students computer. Now see, in this sentence we have also two objects, one indirect object, one direct object. That's why this verb is transitive verb. So any verb which requires an object, that verb is called the transitive verb. Okay, understand it? So this is the last heading of this topic, transitive and intransitive verb. For today, my class is over. Thank you. Have a nice day.